the red button. That's the record. Boom. Boom. We're here.
We're almost here.
Good. Oh, we're not there yet?
We're almost here.
Can people see us or not?
People can see us.
Can they hear us?
Well, if they're watching on our page, they can.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. More technical difficulties.
No.
Okay. All right. What do you...
Oh, actually, I need that. I got something I need.
Is the show started yet? Can we watch the show yet?
We're on the live stream.
Hello.
I'm going to hold that up.
Is anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Relax. It's just a little pinprick. There'll be no more. Now where are you going? Are we on yet, dude? Yeah. Oh, okay, so human beings can see us? Yes. It'd be really cool if we were on like a satellite or something. Huh? If we were like living on a satellite. Like floating around the earth, you know? That'd be cool if the show was like in orbit.
That will be the next thing that we work on.
Well, I don't want you in charge of any of this shit. I'll fucking blow up. Challenger disaster type.
All right, so before we actually do the show, how about you share it on your wall?
Okay.
I'll share it on my wall.
All right. What am I sharing? That we're live now?
Yeah.
What do I just say? We're live now?
Yeah. Just go over to the Suds and Buds. We're going to give Mike, actually give him a tutorial on how to do what
Go to sudsandbuds.net?
No. Go to Suds in your Facebook app.
Go to Facebook.
Yep.
Okay, I know what that is. Yeah. I've got that.
go to Suds and Buds. Oh, go back.
Go to mine or wait, go to Suds and Buds?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I know what I'm doing. There I am, right there.
Yeah, you see that right there?
Uh-huh.
Share that.
Share it.
To your wall. Share that.
Okay, is it on here?
This is
I'm sharing it. Okay.
Social media class.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we didn't have any of this stuff when we first started doing the show.
No.
We had a guy named Chad.
Oh, those are the pictures I meant to get this week.
What do you mean you got pictures?
I've got pictures from way back in the day.
Yeah, we took pictures. By the way, those who don't know, we had a show called Indie Music Hour with Chad Burney.
Yes.
He's our sound guy. He's still in Virginia? You think?
I don't know where he is right now.
I don't even know if we're still friends on Facebook. Let me look. I like Chad. We had a disagreement about a bill, but that's about it. I don't even know if he's still alive, is he? Anyway, he did all the technical. Him and Brian did all the technical stuff. And it was all wires and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we're still friends on Facebook.
I'll leave that right there.
I don't know how Chad Burney's doing. But anyway, yeah, I've shared it on my page. Hopefully people are listening. So what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm a little flustered right this second.
Yeah, you are. We were 2 minutes late on the show. That could abort a mission, man.
Well, if this were a liftoff, if this were NASA, if this had the sort of we can't screw this up at all
that's
for
why
any
we're doing this.
reason.
Screw it up.
Well, that's exactly what's already happening.
I wouldn't want to do the show if we couldn't fuck it up. I mean,
we're supposed to be professional. There's lights. I forgot to turn that light on, so I don't have my special light.
Yeah, Brian was messing with one of these little cameras for like 10 minutes. And then, speaking of professionals, I'm in Atlanta with you right now, and man, greatness is not far away.
It have anything to do with that shirt?
LeBron James is playing the Hawks tonight, but I can't, I'm sitting here with you, so.
You had to, what's
the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Amber got me this shirt, and I've been wearing it. I wear it. It stinks. I've been wearing it so much.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Oh,
so
I thought
Brian
that was.
and I went and ate wings today. I took Brian to dinner. He cost me $40 at a strip mall wing shop. Brian ate 20 wings in the time it took me to eat 10.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See,
yeah, the dogs agree.
Yeah. The only audience that we actually have.
So yeah, it's weird because this, like I said before, all this stuff going on in here is just stuff you can do with the backdrop.
Oh yeah. There's all kinds of cool things that we can do with this. I can do things like that.
Can we drink while we're doing this, like we're supposed to?
Yeah, we can drink. I can put up all kinds of pictures.
Where'd you get that, dude?
When I was at your house the other day, your mom, I said, Branda, could I ask a favor, Mama?
Look on my face. Who farted? Yeah, look at that.
Isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. I love that picture of you. That's my.
I still have that shirt. That's a onesie, man.
Look at that.
I look good in the onesie, don't I? I don't even look like I look like a really old baby.
You were trouble back then. Look at that. That's a look of mischief.
I look like an old baby. I have old man hands, like old lady hands. Look at that.
Was that before or after your first bowl cut?
I've always had the same hairdo, so that was right when it was dark.
So you naturally came out that way? Mm-hmm. You're genetically predisposed for that haircut?
Look at that chin, man. What's hot? I was a good-looking kid. I didn't have any eyebrows. I was the look back then. No eyebrows. I think I'm going to pull that look out again. That would be great. That's going to be my Tinder photo if I ever end up on a Tinder. That's going to be one of my Tinder photos. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, ladies, Snapchat me.
All right, I'm going to put that over there. Just I'm going
to haunt you now. It's not going anywhere. Your shit's broken.
Oh, in case you don't know, I'd hope to have the video intro up this week. Have you seen the video intro for the last... did you watch the episode we did last month?
I'm dying of thirst over here.
Wait a second. That's not
game plan.
That's not how the show works.
It's like walking through the desert and the guy doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, all right, dude, I see it. I'm looking for water, man. Okay. Oh no, I have not seen the video thing. Okay,
we have a whole new video intro. You haven't even seen it.
Did you send it to me?
Probably, but you don't.
It probably sent it to me on that phone. That's why I didn't get it. I'm still behind you, right?
Oh gosh!
I'm not going to punch you with my big fat baby hand in a minute.
At least it's what?
Hey! Let it lay over my ears, will you? That looks like somebody just dropped that hair right on my head. Wow, look how white I was. I was born in New York. You can tell in that one, can't you?
Where did you get your sense of fashion? Sears?
Dude, you know what's funny? That you just said that. When I was a kid, living before we moved to Charlotte when I was 2, my father worked for Sears. That's the reason we moved to Charlotte. My dad worked at Sears Roebuck and sold lawnmowers and shit. Yeah. And I would go in there and like hang out at Sears and go to the catalog department. Remember the catalog department? Yeah. And they had the place where you could eat pretzels and popcorn and stuff over there. Right. Yeah, that was me. My dad worked for Sears in, I don't want to get this, it was either in Saugerties or Kingston, and we lived, whichever one he worked in, we lived in the other one. Okay. Upstate New York. But yeah, man, look at me. I'm a pimp, man.
Dude. I'm telling you.
It's like it all grows from one spot. Like it all just kind of grows from there and just kind of goes and lays like a curtain. It's like a hair curtain. That's hot, though. That was right when my smile started kicking in. Yeah. That was when I started realizing that my smile would get me laid. Right about 4. Right when I realized that.
Well, you had to overcome the haircut with the smile. That's what it was.
That's why I wear a hat now. Dude, fuck you. You know what? I was an all-star. You kissed my ass. I was an all-star. Fuck you, buddy. All-star, man.
Obviously. While we're talking about
I have a lot
hats,
of talents. Yeah.
I'm wearing this hat. I'm going to swap over to this camera right here. I'm going to look right into that camera, and I'm going to show people my hat because we have a sponsor. And that's one of the reasons why we're able to do this show, because we have a sponsor. And that sponsor happens to be this wonderful company, Session Ace. I happen to own the company, too. But anyway, so Session Ace makes a lot of great, awesome stuff, including this hat, some in-ear monitors that are studio grade, studio musician quality in-ear monitors.
You make earphones?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, I don't make them. I don't make
Brian's
them.
Got an earphone factory. He's got a little Chinese kid living in there. I didn't know any of this.
You didn't know that?
Where the fuck have I been, man? I've been married.
Yeah. Oh. And divorced.
Well, yeah, but now I'm listening. Now I know what's going on.
Yeah. You woke.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going back to that old haircut, too.
I've always said every great artist has to burn through at least one marriage in his lifetime.
Yeah, everybody quits their first job. Right? Is that how you look at it? Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
How long have you been divorced from your first wife?
Not long enough.
How long have you been divorced from your first wife?
25 years.
Wow, no kidding. Wow.
I got to do the math on that. Now, oddly enough, though, you say that, I just happened to look on my ex.
You said that.
No.
I didn't say shit. I was just sitting here listening to you, man. But all right.
So my ex-wife got married this last summer, right? Uh-huh. And I found out because I went over on her Twitter profile. Mm-hmm. And I was looking to see for pictures of my granddaughter. Okay. And she had posted that the day, I didn't even remember the day we got divorced. On the day we got divorced, she posted on Twitter for all 34 people that follow her to read that she was celebrating her 24th or 25th year of being divorced. And it's the greatest thing that ever happened to her. And I thought,
still carrying it around, man.
Obviously.
Yeah, wow.
Every year she puts another little tick mark on the board there. And I couldn't remember the day. I can remember the year only because I moved that year from Mississippi to Atlanta. That's the only reason I even remember what year it was. But I got to thinking about that. I'm like, what does that say about someone that they actually remember not only the day, but they count the years and they make it a point to celebrate it. Now, of course, every time I think about it,
just tells me you were quite the asshole, Brian. That's what that tells me. You were quite a bad husband. If she's still remembering how bad you were. She's still celebrating that shit 24 years later. No, my divorce was final on February 22nd.
I was traumatized so much that I've purposefully blocked as much as I can out of my mind.
Well, not her Twitter account. You haven't. Even looking at that.
So your divorce was final when?
It will be February 20. Well, I don't want to
jinx it.
Yeah, we'll celebrate on another show. What are we drinking?
All right, so today
segue.
Yes. I don't know if it's the hot wings or the laughing. It's thinking about my ex-wife that makes me cry in pain.
Right.
That and the hot wings.
Well, you ate 100 of them. Fucking. What Kobayashi over here?
You offered to pay for dinner, man.
Dude, what happened was we get in there and I order 10 wings, and I say to I tell the lady I want 5 one sauce, garlic parmesan, 5 spicy honey barbecue, whatever. And then I realized that I left my wallet in my car, so I said, Brian, go ahead and order whatever you want, and I'll go out and get my wallet out of my car. So then I come back in with my wallet, and the lady says that'll be $37.14, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just me and him. Like, I'm not paying for the whole restaurant. And I'm like, what'd you get? He's like, 20 wings. I'm like, dude, I got 10. And then, so don't go looking, don't leave Brian at the register by himself. Is the moral of that story.
I'm like the kid that rakes all the candy into the basket.
That was my hotel money for the week. Just kidding.
All right, so we're drinking, this is made in Athens, Georgia by the Creatures.
Hey, I went to high school with a guy named Keith Gannett.
Yeah.
And we both did 6 months probation for trashing a hotel room our senior year of high school. And he was quite the wild child. And he just told us we were a mess. So that means a lot to me.
Good.
Because Keith was quite the mess in high school.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He set the bar kind of low.
Dude, you ever told you that story? We all went to a party senior year of high school at a hotel in downtown Charlotte.
Okay.
1989 to 90.
Okay.
And the hotel was full of people from like different colleges and high schools and shit.
Right.
And it got trashed. Like everybody was just trashing the hotel. I remember the people took the hoses and turned them on in the stairwells, so there was water running down the stairwells. Sue Myrick was the mayor of Charlotte. She came and stood in the parking lot. There were fire trucks everywhere down there, and the cops in the fire department wouldn't come inside. It was just kids running amok, right?
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. So fast forward about a month or two later.
We'll come back to that in a second, but go ahead.
My best friend, two of my best friends from high school, Clay Balcom and Mark Clackham, call me and say, dude, they were 2 of the dudes that I was with that night.
Right.
They were my friends. I was with them everywhere. So, of course, I was with them that night on New Year's Eve.
Sure.
And they said this fire department guy just called us and said that we were gonna get warrants out for our arrest for trashing the hotel and all this other stuff. And we don't even know how the hell they found out our names or whatever. And they had to go meet with this fire marshal guy in downtown Charlotte. Okay. So I said, well, you guys are my friends. I'll go down there and talk to the guy on my own and tell him that you didn't do anything. All right, I was such a dummy, dude. So fucking naive. So I drive down there by myself. No one of authority knows my name in this whole situation, right? So what do? I get in my car and I drive down there and I go to the guy and I meet with this dude. He doesn't even. I'm not even on his list. And I go in and I tell him that
you're not a person of interest. A person.
Yeah, I'm not even on this guy's radar, right?
Right.
So he goes. He asked me what happened. I said, well, Clay and Mark, we didn't, Clay and Mark and I, we didn't do anything. We were just hanging out partying in the room. We didn't trash anything. And he said, well, what'd you do? And I don't want to seem like a punk that I didn't do anything. So I said, well, I think I may have thrown a roll of toilet paper off the balcony. And he said, we don't give anything. We don't care about that. That's not a big deal. We're not worried about that. We're worried about the dressers and basically everything Keith Gannett did was what they were worried about. And they were like, the guy's like, I don't, just tell me, what you guys did. I'm like, oh, toilet paper, whatever. And then he goes, all right, thanks for coming out. Shakes my hand. I leave. Okay. Another 2 weeks, maybe not longer than that, maybe a month goes by. Right. And I'm in my mom and my stepdad's living room watching the news. Yeah. The Channel 9 news in Charlotte. nightly news comes on and says there have been arrest warrants put out for people that were involved in the vandalism of New Year's Eve at the party Ramada Inn downtown Charlotte on New Year's Eve, and they start rolling names up the fucking television screen. I swear to God, up the television screen. My mother's sitting right next to me, dude. Up the same lady who gave you those pictures. Up the television screen, right? And it's in alphabetical order. So Clay's last name's Balkum.
Yeah.
So I see Clay Balkum, and I'm like, Mom, that's crazy. And then comes Clackham, Mark Clackham. Yep. I'm like, damn. And I'm starting to recognize more names, Gannett, Yep. And it gets down to the S's, and guess whose name rolls up that screen? It's mine. My mom, I said, had to take me downtown to the sheriff's department. You know what my warrant was for? Littering. A roll of toilet paper off the balcony. So me, Keith Gannett, both Shunkwaller twins, Chris Curry, Clay Ball. There was 25 of us had to be from different high schools. Right. We had to go to court. It was on the news. My father was so mad. I had to do 100 hours community service. Chris Curry and I had to do a thing called Safe Drive, where you go pick drunks up and they throw up in your car. You give them rides home. You'd sit in this little room in downtown Charlotte, and it was called Safe Drive. And they would call this number, and then you would go pick them up. Right. Like after the show, we would call them, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'll come scoop you up," and they'd take us home. Right. Like Uber before there was Uber. And
that was the high watermark for trouble compared to now.
Well, Keith Gannett. Now Keith Gannett got the same thing I got. They put us on what do they call it? Where it gets expunged after 6 months. You go on probation.
Yeah.
If you don't do shit in 6 months, let's just say Keith did shit in 6 months.
Yeah, okay. Let's just say
that happened. And so that was New Year's Eve, dude. I almost got arrested for throwing a roll of toilet paper off the balcony. Yeah,
that's crazy town.
Not a crazy story, but that's Keith Gannett, and he used to work at Rainbow Deli in Charlotte. I don't know why I remember these weird things about people.
Keith, thanks for watching, Keith. Tuning in, man. We're just hanging out and drinking. So this is from the Creature Comforts Brewing Company in Athens, Georgia. I figured we'd start.
Go Dogs.
There you go. And I figured we would tonight. We're doing the battle of the unfiltered wheat beers. It doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like Country Time lemonade. It's got a citrusy twang to it. It does. It even looks like lemonade if you kind of hold it up.
It's not bad. I think it would be better. I think that's something that a woman would like. It's fruity.
So now I can't tell you that I like this. Well, I could.
It's too. I like it. It's good. It's not. I can drink it.
It
tastes better than the IPA from last week.
Yeah. Well, see, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is I really do like wheat beers a lot. I liked Blue Moon before they got bought out by Coors. Did we decide that last time that Coors is who bought them?
I don't know. You tell me.
Anyway, so this is what they call a Berliner Weisse. It's 4.5% alcohol.
It's also Cutter, by the way.
I need to get
Cutter. You want to ask the people what they think?
What?
Is it Qatar or Cutter?
Qatar.
All right. Qatar
I've always,
or Cutter?
Every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, any movie where the bad guys from the Middle East
is wrong. It's Cutter.
Okay. But every one of those, Rutger Hauer was from Qatar.
Cutter.
Okay. Cutter.
I'm telling you.
I'm not.
Well, when those fuckers come over here and ask you to fucking figure your shit out, that'll be one of the questions on the test. And you'll be like, I don't know, this fucking Qatar. And they'll be off with your fucking head, buddy. That's what I'm screaming.
So.
They don't even have alcohol.
I like unfiltered.
It'd be like Suds and Quran, or Buds, Quran and Buds. No more beer, Suds and Buds. Just
right.
Get the boys and buds.
We could go a long time talking about that. For me, I like this. If I were looking for something that was fruity,
it's during the day beer.
Yeah. It's definitely day
during
drinking
the day
beer. So one of the things that's different about this episode is this is the first time we've done one of these at night, other than going and doing a live show.
Right.
Usually we're drinking during the day, and this is a nighttime
usually a lot more depressing.
Usually. So my hope is that Keith and Joe Strano and Michelle and Jason and all the people that are hanging out with us, that they're imbibing.
We have to keep normal hours, man.
Well,
like because our hours is yours as a drummer and mine as a comic.
Wicked crazy.
Yeah. It's the hours. I mean, we can't do the show at 3 a.m. or no. Well, maybe some people we know might be up.
Right.
but maybe like, it'd be a bad time to do it. But what is that?
What is what?
That thing right there. There's something else. What the fuck is that?
So when I was walking, I was walking around your house.
Oh, my mom, don't you mad? I gotta get that frame, man. Yeah, they don't even know what kind of talent they're dealing with.
So
on
the
this
next
show,
album that I'll let Ken out of the bag. Next album I'm working on is a hip hop record, and apparently,
co-host is a master of rhymes.
A master of rhymes. He's got a diploma that he's a master of rhymes.
What's the date on that? What is the date? Oh, dude, May 31st, 1977. I've been dropping rhymes on like dimes since 1977. What does that say? Michael Speenberg, who has satisfactorily completed required course of work and play at Kittyland Daycare Center, 53177. Miss Linda Bean. Damn right.
I saw that, and I'm
a master of rhymes, dude. I got a diploma to show you that shit.
Gangsta.
You about to get... That's pretty damn cool. I should get that frame. That's dope.
Rap battle.
We're gonna have a rap battle.
Rap battle. You gonna do rap battle?
That's awesome. Eminem don't have shit on me. That's crazy.
You're OG. You're OG. And you got papers to prove it.
77. I've been.
Man, like you and the Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill Gang?
Yeah, that's about how far back that
I was
goes.
in the Kittyland band.
Oh God!
I'm full of talent, man.
Your mom loaded me up. There's a lot of great stuff, and
what else should she give you?
It would be wonderful if I would just start. We'd have a whole show of just one right after the other. This is your life, Mike Speenberg.
I'll tell you about Clay going through my mom's shit and finding the joy of sex.
No.
Well, yeah. When I was in junior high, Clay went through my mom's shit.
Yeah.
When they were at work or whatever, and found the Joy of Sex, that book.
Yeah.
Where it's like the drawings, not the photo one.
Right.
The drawings.
Yeah.
And the bookmark was a Polaroid of my stepdad with his junk out in a road. I wish I was making that up, man. And I can't believe I just shared that with 12 people that are listening to the show. Yeah, Clay found what's this? And he opens it, and it's my stepdad, buddy, in a robe with his junk out.
It's Bezos' out.
Yeah.
I'm wondering after what happened this week if that's what we're going to start to call that kind of thing when your pictures get out.
Is he still suing the Inquirer?
Yeah.
That guy's got so much money, man. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, he's got FU money. Yeah, definitely.
I just think that sometimes if you had that much money and people started giving you a hard time, why would you not just take a big chunk of that money and just say...
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Live in a cabin somewhere.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
And have goddamn Grubhub bring shit.
Right.
You don't have to go anywhere.
So do you know the story of Gawker, the website that posted all kind of salacious stuff years ago? Do you know this story?
No.
All right. So you remember when the Hulk Hogan sex tape came out? And then there was a trial. There was a civil suit for Hulk Hogan against
it was
Gawker.
Linda Hogan.
No.
It wasn't his wife?
No, it was Hulk Hogan with a younger person. I mean, she was of age, but
it's easy to drink.
Oh yeah, man!
It's just not a taste I would prefer. Like it's definitely a daytime beer.
If you've got one of those jobs where you wear a tie at noon, this is a good beer to drink. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's tangy.
Athens?
Yeah, it's from Athens.
We need to Google how many breweries
it's like a
are.
sweet tart. It's got like a sweet tart kind of taste to it.
Athena, is that the name of the Creature Conference?
What's
the brewery called? Fort's Brewery?
Yeah, no. It's like
God damn, don't put too much shit on your can.
Yeah.
You ever look at a Coors can? It says fucking Coors on it. It just says Coors. It doesn't say Fort's Brewery. Creature Comfort.
Athena is the name of the beer.
Simply Tart, Afrajagon Ambrosia. Playing tonight, Lactobacillus. I wish this really says that shit on here. Come on, you hippies.
Let's see. Imparts notes of citrus
You know what it
cider.
says on a Budweiser can? Fucking Budweiser. What does that even mean? Playing tonight, Lactobacillus.
Lactobacillus is it's I think it's the same
That's
thing.
when you
maybe
if you
in
don't
yogurt.
drink enough milk.
Oh, it's in dairy. I think it's in yogurt maybe.
This has yogurt in it?
No, the bacteria. It's part of what makes the fermentation happen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It makes me
Miller
burp.
Lite now playing herpes.
Makes me burp a lot. I know that. Anyway, so I would like it if, like I say, if I were going to lunch and gonna have a beer, it's light enough.
Fuck, nobody's taking you to lunch after what you did to me today. You go to lunch. If you go to lunch, Brian, you're having like fucking wine, anything that's expensive on the menu.
I just start with the most expensive thing, and work backwards.
All right, what else we
Anyway,
got?
all right. So
That was pretty good, though. I mean, that's not bad. I mean,
you want to try another one?
yeah. Another wheat beer?
Another wheat beer. So we're basically comparing wheat beers. That's what we're doing tonight. So this next one, this is for my friend. I have a friend, a drummer friend named Zach Albetta. Zach Albetta, Working Drummer Podcast. This is a Kansas City beer. In
Great
honor,
city, by the way.
In honor of my friend Zach Albetta. This is from I'm getting older now, right? So I'm going to need one of those progressive prescriptions. I'm actually having to look under my glasses at this point.
Uh-huh. Are those your glasses?
Last I checked.
Why do you have glasses if you look under them?
Well, because the focal distance, like right now,
you know what that is? That's the guy who looked at chest. I thought my eyes were going bad.
Yeah.
I have normal vision, but the older you get, it takes your eyes longer to focus.
Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. But like if I'm looking through the lenses of these glasses up here, it really looks messed up. But if I take that off, it's perfect.
Okay.
So I guess I've got to hold everything up here from now on if I don't want to wear glasses. Anyway,
I think glasses make you look like a very distinguished gentleman, Brian. I think you look fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, you're not a master of rhymes or anything, but I mean, you're all right. I swear to God, I'm getting that framed. I didn't know where that was.
I think you ought to get it framed and hanging around your neck like a clock. You'd be like,
I'll put that on my business card. Comedian, podcaster, master of rhymes. Bitches.
I love it. So this is from the Boulevard Brewing Company. This is unfiltered wheat, American wheat beer. I mean, they put it right there on the can.
Yeah, it doesn't say
American.
I mean, that can's not as bad as the other one, but tone down your cans.
It's got a dude with a whole bale of wheat. Is that what they call it?
I just think because there's so many breweries now that, that they have to somehow try to, I don't know, but less is more. Right?
I would think so. Well, they're with
this is just a fucking goat with a crown and a fucking number on it, and everybody knows who the greatest basketball player of all time is. I mean, there's not like now playing lactose bacillus or anything like that. It's a goat.
It doesn't even have a name on it. It has a number. It
doesn't need a name on it.
You know where else people are known by their numbers? Prison.
No, you're a racist in my opinion. That's what I think.
That had nothing to do with it.
No. Brian doesn't even eat chocolate ice cream. All right, so let me taste this.
Okay, so this is another unfiltered wheat beer, and I don't know.
Beth Rowell is her last name is McManus. Now she's married to Mark McManus. He's a Citadel grad.
Okay.
But Beth and I grew up on the same street.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I live there again right now.
I'm trying to goad him into talking about it, and he won't. He won't. You catch it, little subtle hints. I'm pushing. We're going to talk about it one day.
Yeah, well, we can talk more about my personal life after February 22nd. I'll drink to that.
Oh, wow.
If I were with the girl, I would let her drink those, and I would drink these. This is actually good, and it doesn't taste. It's not overbearing. I like.
There's zero fruit to that.
There's no taste in it.
There's no fruit.
I could drink a bunch of those.
Yeah,
I like that. And this Boulevard Brewery.
Boulevard Brewery.
Where are they from?
From Kansas City.
Nice.
And so normally,
Kansas City is a great city, man. Craig Glazer just passed away. He ran Stanford's Comedy Club in Kansas City, and that was one of the original 8 comedy clubs. You know who lives in Kansas City? Our main man, Trevor Harvell.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know Trevor and Brenda?
No.
Dude, I got to take you to their house.
Okay.
Trevor is
now.
He also makes. Well, I don't know if he even does anymore. I think he sold his but he's a fantastic fisherman as well.
Cool.
And
I didn't know.
Yeah, you live in Kansas City?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Trevor lives there, and they have a really good improv comedy club there. Stanford's is closed. Dustin Kaufman is getting ready to open up comedy club in Kansas City. It's always been rich in comedy history. Chris Porter, my man Mike Smith, who is actually in prison now.
Okay.
Great, just a good dude though, man. Fantastic comic, and I wish he didn't go through what he went through. Who else is from there? Tim Gaither is from there. Oh gosh, there's tons of good comics come from Kansas City. So you should definitely go there and see Trevor and Brenda.
Okay.
She has the same name as my mama, and she has the same decor in her home as my mama. Old country theme. Oh yeah. Old country theme.
Country home.
Old country theme. Yeah.
Cool. Well, this one definitely. There's no. There are a lot of wheat beers that have like a fruity. If they don't have
Tommy the Gun Morrison is from Kansas City.
who's that?
Oh, he died of AIDS. He was the boxer. He was the boxer that fought. The boxer Tommy Gunn from Rocky 6 or whatever. The blonde-haired dude. You never seen Rocky 6?
Yeah, I have it on DVD. I don't remember this.
Is it Rocky 6? Rocky 5 is where Apollo Creed dies, right? Or is that 4? 3 is Mr. T.
4.
4 is when Apollo Creed dies. A Russian kills Apollo Creed in Rocky 4. Well, then one of the Rockies is
5's when he goes to Russia.
That's the same fucking movie when he kills Apollo Creed at the beginning, and he says, "If he dies, he dies." And then he goes to Russia. Yeah, and then and Survivor, Eye of the Tiger.
That was 4. I know that was 4.
Okay, anyway, Rocky. Tommy Gunn was Tommy Morrison was a real life boxer. There's a 30 for 30 about it. Okay, and he died of AIDS. Okay, because when he became proper, he just threw his dick all over Kansas City. So his name's Tommy Gunn, or in the movie, the Rocky movies. Okay. Are you?
I'm following you.
Okay. Yeah. Are you sure you're from here? You're like Amber, dude. She's never seen Red Dawn.
Oh no, the original Red Dawn.
She's seen Spaceballs, which is good. Yep. But she's never seen a lot of weird stuff. Like her parents kept her in a closet and pushed English muffins under the door.
She's our age.
2 years younger than us, which is our age.
Yeah, it's our age.
Yeah, she's never seen a lot of shit, man.
Back to the Future 2. Teen Wolf.
That guy could ball, man. I should get a t-shirt with Teen Wolf should be the GOAT. Yeah, there you go. That's actually true. Teen Wolf was better than Jordan and LeBron together. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And he could surf on top of vans. Wow. I'm burpy today. 4 with the blonde dude. Thank you, Michelle. 4 with the blonde dude. Who did he fight in 5? I'll have to go back. I've got all of them on DVD.
He fought Apollo in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
3, he fought Mr. T.
Mr. T was one of 2 fights. There was a fight after Mr. T in the same movie. Mr. T was part of. But for some reason, everybody remembers the Mr. T
please. Fight. This is ridiculous.
Have you seen the new Creed? I did see it.
I've not seen that. I didn't like Balboa that much. I just think it's kind of worn out now.
Really? I love that movie.
I don't.
Because now it's not about the fight. It's all about the internal struggle.
You know what I like now?
What's that?
Sicario.
What is it? Is that a TV show?
It's a movie. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, shit. The actor. Amber, tell me the actor. I know you're listening to me right now.
David says 4's got the Russian in it.
Yes, 4's got the Russian in it. It's not Tommy Gunn.
We'll go back.
Ivan Drago.
Oh, I know that.
Right.
Because that's what the whole new Creed 2 is about. Creed's kid
Which one has Han Solo in it?
Tommy Gunn's in 5. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Who's Dave? I'm going to give Dave a prize. Yeah, Tommy Gunn is in 5.
Appreciate you. Anyway,
box me.
This is one of those where normally wheat beer, if we circle back on the beer.
We're going to get drunk enough on the show one day where we're going to fight, me and Brian. And you just hold me by my head like a midget. We got to fight old school, though. That's how we're going to fight, just like that.
People, it's funny you say that because the picture of us from the last episode where we're clinking beers, you see my reach versus yours because I'm like almost all the way across.
We got 9 viewers.
Hey, so yeah, thanks guys.
That's one more than we had last time.
Yeah. Oh, so none of the stuff that we usually do, we have done at this point. We're sort of out of practice. Welcome to Suds and Buds. Nice.
My phone just went off.
33 minutes into it. Welcome to Suds and Buds. That's Mike Spielberg.
It's Brian Stevens.
We're 2 average guys with not so average jobs who really love beer. And we did at least halfway talk about the sponsor. So
what do you got going on this week, B? You playing anywhere?
No, I'm in the studio all this week. Yeah, like the next few weeks.
That one's better than the other one. I like props to Boulevard for their
this one
hazy, lively, iconic.
if you're a beer person, you like something that's just got a little bit of grain taste to it. Because like regular beer has kind of a graininess to it. It's not hoppy as much as it is grainy. You definitely this tastes like wheat in a glass more to me than most of the other stuff that we do. There's zero
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro
is the actor in Sicario.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2.
You got help over there.
I do have a lot of help. So yeah, that's who.
I'm just trying to pull it.
You should see that movie.
Right,
that's good.
There's
a third one coming out.
Right out of my brain.
There's a third one coming out. Have you been watching the Ted Bundy tapes?
No,
I haven't watched any of that either.
I don't watch a ton of television. I wish I had more time. That's one of the things that as I've been getting. There's a lot of things as I've gotten older. So 7 years ago was when we were doing this, and I feel like in a lot of ways I'm a different person than I was 7 years ago.
You're really not.
I feel different. And one of the things that's different is it seems like with the same, we'll say 18 operable hours in a day, I get half as much done. It's weird. And my pace is not any different. But definitely it seems like I don't get.
Well, it's because you've been drinking in the afternoon. You drink a lot, bro.
Well, now I'm drinking in the evening.
I think since the last time we did this show, my taste in beer has changed a lot.
Oh, definitely.
Before, I was completely just Miller High Life, and I wouldn't even talk to you about anything else.
Right.
And then I got the gout. I didn't get gout. I'm kidding. But yeah, I've come a long way in my beer drinking days.
I have. So that's
You've
another
had the gout.
Yeah, that's another
What does that
thing.
mean? Too much bacon or something?
Well, for me, it happens anytime like cured meats or diet soda.
Spam. How do you get the gout? What's
Like
a cured meat?
My dad gets it. My dad buys those red hot wieners.
You eat that shit that float in the jar next to the cash register?
My dad does. I don't eat those. He does. He loves them. Absolutely
You ever
loves
have a
them.
Stuckey's pecan log?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's my jam, dude.
That's my jam.
That's his, too.
Vinny's fucking killing somebody.
It sounds like it's the crowd of people that want to come and be a part of
So
the
your dad
show.
eats those little pig things that come next to the cash register?
Oh, yeah. He loves those things. And he buys them by the box. Like he'll take them home and eat them. He likes them so much. And that's what hits
You gotta
him.
have your dad back on the show.
I know. Oh, he's even.
We're working on Scotty Too Hottie as a correspondent. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. We could start by looking at our phone.
Brian and I are rusty. I'll be honest with you. We can't carry an hour right now.
No.
So we got to have Scotty Too Hottie in here. Brian and I are good for about 30 minutes, and then we're fucking out of material. We're done. We're roasted up. So that's why we have 10 listeners, Cameron Lane. And so we're gonna get Scotty Too Hottie to come on that thing there after a couple episodes. Right now we're just knocking the dust off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like this. I don't. The other one's good. Do we have another one?
Yeah. Did you bring that opener with you?
No, I think your wife has it.
Watch this.
We should have a button that calls Rose and pisses off Rose. Oh, that would be awesome. Hey, Rose! What's that? What is it in what's that? Where the guys they run ass at weddings, and he's like, "Mom, what is he getting from? Oh, it's Will Ferrell." And he's like, "Mom, meatloaf now!
Oh, step
Rose, meatloaf now! Rose!"
She might have left specifically because of this. Anyway, if I can get a bottle opener for a second.
That's the dog.
That's Vinny.
You want Vinny in?
Now we have to let Vinny in. So while we got a break for just a second, I definitely want to tell you about our sponsors. Session Ace. Make sure you go to sessionace.com. Come on in, Vinny. Vinny just went to the groomers today. Sessionace.com. You can find in-ear monitors.
Oh, man.
Have to hit that. In-ear monitors. Great in-ear monitors. This past week, we just came out with high fidelity earplugs. And a really cool.
You're gonna watch this show. You need your earplugs.
There's also great things like this very fashionable watch. You
make watches too?
All Swiss components. Yeah, dude.
What the hell's going on around here, dude? Like a sweatshop in your garage. Are you serious? You make watches and stuff too?
Yeah.
Man,
dude.
I gotta get some swag from the show or something.
Yeah, man.
Let me see that.
Yeah, check
You made that?
I didn't make it.
Well, I mean, but it's like got your name on it?
Yeah. Session Ace.
Holy shit.
So the logo's on the front. The logo's on the back. Logos on the.
How much you sell these for? Like, how much can I buy one for if I was a fan?
$199.
$200?
Yeah.
No, I'll go somewhere else and shop. I'm going to Mexico.
But the reason why though is, this is a brand new one I just pulled out of the box about a week ago.
I'll be at the Stardome tomorrow night in Birmingham, Alabama, headlining. Yep. And then Thursday night, I will be in Columbus, Georgia at the Loft for 2 shows, one of my favorite places in the world to hang out. Yep. And I'm off Friday. And then Saturday, I'm doing the Bunker, I think is what it's called. I'm gonna get a bottle. Yeah, I'll be at I think it's called the Bunker. It's in Fort Walton Beach. And then I'm off for a couple days. And then next Tuesday, I'm back at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. So you can tell your friends that that's where we'll be, or I'll be. You may not be there, but I'll be there. So, what's going on with your wife, dude?
She's on the phone talking to the divorce attorney.
To the who?
To the divorce attorney.
Mine?
No.
That's $300 an hour, motherfucker.
Anyway, so screw on
Where
back.
Where have you been? Thank you, Rose.
You get the logo on the. You can't really see it here. The logo on the band, on the buckle, whatever they call it.
I know everybody that's listening to this show right now, and ain't one of them got $199 to pay for your shit. So don't be showing it.
And it's all Swiss components on the inside. That's the thing. It's a Swiss.
That's your selling point. Is that what they told you that weekend you went and spent in Tempe?
Well,
it's got Swiss components.
High grade. It's high grade, high impact aluminum.
Smack it on that desk. Oh shit! Still work?
Fuck yeah!
I wouldn't even do that with my Invicta right now, dude. Serious?
I'm telling you, it's waterproof up to like 50 feet, maybe. Screw on back. Yeah, all the components on the inside are from Switzerland. Now the outside is probably made in China by 12-year-olds, but or
Brian's garage by 11-year-olds.
Yeah. It's that one.
I'm real sorry about all that, dude.
Anyway, I'm cutting out.
I'm sorry that happened. Who makes it?
All right, so
UFO White. This is good
UFO
beer. I've had
White.
UFO White before.
Have you?
I like white beers, man.
This one is either from Boston, Massachusetts, or Windsor, Vermont.
What do you mean? Like either?
Well, I think they have breweries in both places.
From parts unknown.
There you go. Now, this is a good chance for us to let me see the bottom of that bottle a second. Yeah. So one of the things about, and we can't really do it much
Alan
now.
Grimes don't even have $20 for your watch, dude. Brian's going to be selling all kind of shit after this show.
Well, the thing about the watch is
the Block. That's what it's called, the Block in Fort Walton Beach. Thanks for everybody for clue. I thought it was called the Bunker. It's called the Block.
Anyway,
Gary Mitchell. That's funny that you see the people that are watching.
Yeah,
Gary Mitchell and I grew up on the same street.
Now, see, we didn't have this before when we did the show.
My mom used to drop me and his brother Greg Mitchell off at the Charlotte Coliseum when we were in the 6th grade for $8, and we could watch Ric Flair and Rick Steamboat wrestle in the cage.
Oh man!
My mom would drop us off and leave us there with like 15,000 smoking cigarette rednecks screaming at fuck. I was there one time watching me and Greg watching the Rock and Roll Express and wrestle the Briscoe brothers, Jack and Jerry Briscoe, and I don't know which Briscoe brother it was walking around the ring apron, but we were standing in the 2nd row, and when I was in the 6th grade, I'm a little kid, and some guy behind us, those fireball sucker balls, and pulls one out of his mouth, and he fucking throws it as hard as he could, and it went whipping right by me and Greg Mitchell, and hit Jack or Jerry Briscoe right in the back, and he turned around, walked over the thing, and fought that dude right behind us. Yeah, man.
Really?
Yes. In the wrestling matches, my mom would drop us off so she'd go to the Palomino Club and make Polaroids of my stepdad. That's why she did all that shit.
Brenda, I can't get it all in frame.
I'm only throwing Brenda under the bus because of the shit she gave Brian for the show. What else did she give you? What else did she give you? She give you some more? I can see some more over there from a distance.
Oh, wait a second. So,
what do you got?
All right. So my question here is, how long did you go with the Sears cut before you decided to move over into more of a, let's say, a skater vibe?
It's more of a BMX vibe.
Was that what it was?
Skater. What is that? That's prom, dude.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
Is that what that is?
Let me find it over here too. I got it in 2 different places. Check that out.
Oh yeah, that's Casey Shope. That's prom. Look how big my head was.
Oh my god.
That's a good looking kid, man. She's a beautiful girl though too. She's a beautiful woman. Like she's good looking. Yeah. I always outkick my coverage.
Oh well, yeah, I can definitely say that.
So yeah, but I mean, I was all right looking. I look like that's a shit eating grin though. I wouldn't approve that haircut, but I've always had that big forehead.
Yeah.
My nickname was Frankie.
Why?
Frankenstein.
Oh, you're kidding. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what my friends, but it was from my friends. It wasn't like people picked on me and called me Frankenstein and cry and go home. I'm talking about my best friend Clay still titles his emails to me or messages, Dear Frankie. Really? I still cry. But like, when your mom's throwing around naked pictures of your stepdad, you get thick skin. That's thick ass skin on that forehead, dude. No, that's senior prom. Yeah, look at that shit, man. That was awesome. Isn't that beautiful?
Did they spend
Did you
the
go to your
entire
senior
budget?
prom? Did you go to your prom?
We didn't have a prom.
What the fuck? Are you homeschooled? Who doesn't have a prom?
We didn't.
What's wrong? Are you Mormon or are you like...
No. We just had a high school that we had band banquet.
Band banquet?
Yeah, so the band, since we didn't have a prom.
I enjoyed doing this show with Brian, everybody, but I'm not hanging out with a dude who went to the band banquet. You really went to a band banquet? Who'd you take to that, big shot?
Oh, all right. So
I bet that picture won't even fit on that screen. Was it the marching band banquet? Or I can tell you're getting a little offended too. I'm picking on you two. Are you getting a little offended too? You're all stomping your drummer foot. And don't you fucking make fun of the band banquet, motherfucker. Who'd you take? Me and Greta Goebel had a good time. She played tuba. Band banquet. What an oddball.
10th grade. I can probably only use her first name because I don't think she wants to be associated
Dude,
with
there's
me.
only one of her in the band banquet. Everybody's going to know who it is when you say her name. She's the only girl there.
Oh.
Wow. I bet the band banquet was just crawling with poontang. You couldn't beat it off with a drumstick. Oh, my God. The band banquet. Are you serious? You're dead serious right now.
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
And there are plenty of people that'll back me up on it. Yeah, we didn't have a problem. We had band banquet.
I mean, there was a prom. You just didn't. You didn't go.
No. Our school.
Was it a music school or something?
No, it was in Mississippi. I'll just leave it there.
I bet there's people in Mississippi that have been to prom. Like, quit.
All right, so for me to actually go to a real prom, I had to went
to the gym. I'm about to pass out. For me to go to the real prom, I had to go to the gym. to the mall and get some clothes. Did Scotty too hot to go to his prom?
Oh, he went to a county school. He did have a prom. He didn't go to city school.
This is so strange. I've never heard of what happens at the band banquet.
Exact same thing that happens at the prom, except we eat dinner and we have a slideshow for all the cool band stuff that happened that year.
Is that so? Nothing that happens at the prom. You said everything that happens at the prom except we have a slideshow and we talk about all the cool stuff the band did that year.
That one time at band camp.
Oh my God.
That one time at band camp.
That one time at band camp.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's the truth. That's why it's funny.
Band camp and band banquet. Oh my God. They put band in front of everything.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
You're a band geek is what you were, buddy. That's crazy. Who did you take to band camp? Can we take my senior prom photo off of there? Because Casey Shook's smiling at me right now. It's freaking me out.
I will put a picture of me and Suzanne. I took a girl from another school because there weren't enough girls at my own school in my own band.
I don't think that was the problem at all. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Oddly enough, after I took this girl that went to a different school to my band banquet.
What did she think of the band banquet? Did she know it was a band banquet before you got there?
Well, yeah.
Look how nervous you are. It's great. You're coming out of your shoes over there.
A little bit.
Tweaking out.
A little bit.
So what instrument did she play?
She didn't play. She wasn't in the band at all. She didn't even go to my school. Oh, wow. See, that was the thing. I was, my friends from high school will know. A lot of the girls that I dated didn't go to my high school because I wasn't the coolest guy at my high. I wasn't a rock star.
No, you went to band banquet and band camp. Everybody already knows that part of the story. You can trim that fat out of the story. Tell the fucking story. We know you weren't that cool.
So most of the girls that I dated.
Grief. How did you and I become friends? Holy shit. Did I get drunk and stumble into a band practice or something? How the fuck did that happen? Band banquet. How do you ask a girl to that? Hey, Suzanne, I was kind of wondering if you would like to go to the band banquet with me.
Wow. It's
Hey, Mom, Dad, Brian asked me to the band banquet. The what? What the hell? Wow. You want to change the subject, don't you? Look how uncomfortable.
God, Scotty.
What did he say? Oh, she was blonde. She had big boobs.
Oh yeah.
Her name. Scotty says her name was Susanna.
Suzanne. It was.
And he told us he just typed 4 different statements, and every one of them ended with big boobs. Suzanne was hot and had big boobs, and then it said blonde and big boobs. He said I had to transfer to a county school after the chase.
Yeah, episode 12.
I would rather hang out with your brother, man, because you're at the band banquet, and Scotty's running from people in a Fiero.
So my track record was I would get a pretty hot girl that went to a different school. That didn't know
Stop
my
adding shit to the story that wasn't there. Tell the story. Stop throwing shit in there.
The punchline is a week after we went to band banquet, she broke up with me.
Oh, I can't imagine why. I mean, you took her to the band banquet. I mean, you guys had fucking. I never heard of this before. Band banquets.
Yeah.
Gosh. Now, did you guys have like? Did you guys get along with the orchestra? Did they have their own banquet, or did
They're separate, totally separate.
orchestra?
Yeah.
What do they call it? Orchestra. It has to flow, right? Like, because I'm a master of rhymes.
I was going to
So
say.
band banquet works.
Yeah.
Orchestra. Orchestra orgy. String fling. A string fling. Holy shit, I'm a genius. Hey, Suzanne, I was wondering if you would like to go to the string fling with me. Of course I would, Brian. I play the cello. It's so weird, man. Fuck, man. I wish I could do a show with Scotty, too.
Jeez.
Well, this is, I like UFO blonde. UFO white, I mean.
This one kind of sits in the middle. Note to self, don't let my dogs come play in the middle of our show anymore. Hey, Benny.
Hey.
I'd hold my dog up. He's really super cool. But
Yeah, he's got little midget legs. He looks like a Rhodesian Ridgeback with little baby legs.
yeah.
Don't you, buddy?
He just went to the groomer today, so he
We're having
smells
a
good.
Vinny Vincent invasion. Hey, Vinny, I was wondering, would you like to go to the Drama-Rama with me? The Drama-Rama. I'm coming up with all of them, aren't I?
Master of rhymes.
Yeah.
So UFO white, it kind of sits in between. It's got a little bit of fruitiness to it, just a taste, not nearly as much as the Athena stuff.
I like this one. It's heavier than the other two.
Yeah,
We've gone heavier the further along we've gone as far as that first one, the Country Time Lemonade.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of the brewery because it's somewhere on that can. Tastes like it's not. There's nothing to it.
Right.
That's a little bit of beer, and this is what I'm used to drinking.
Yeah. Anyway. Where were we?
Talking about this beer. UFO. Who makes UFO?
So UFO is made by. Let me look under my glasses again.
Did you do anything before this show?
A Hot Wings, and bought beer. The Massachusetts Bay Brewing Company, Boston, Mass, and Windsor, Vermont.
So there's two breweries.
This is brewed with orange peel and coriander.
What's coriander?
It's a spice. Normally, you put it in some kind of food. I can't say that.
Did you just tell me that? It's a spice. Normally, you put it on some kind of. What the fuck else would you do with it? You didn't put it in beer.
Obviously, you put it in beer.
Right, but normally you put it in food. I knew that.
Right. So yeah. So this is the idea, I guess, is that you're supposed to be able to taste the coriander. And to be honest, I don't really taste the coriander. I don't know what.
I don't know what coriander tastes like, so I didn't go to band camp, so I don't really know if it had coriander or. Like that is just.
Oh, do we still have? We have Scotty and 6 other people.
I think we're down to just Scotty now. That's what we should do. We should pump the show so many listeners we can get at the beginning, see how many are left at the end. 0.
None.
None of them now because I know what you did in high school.
So
I played cornet for like 2 weeks into 5th grade. My mom took me to McFadden Music and rented it, and I remember that smell of that instrument. And I faked the scales.
Yep.
Mrs. Goodgame caught me faking the scales. And she was like Jerry Garcia. She was missing a finger. Matthews Elementary School.
Okay.
And then I had to tell my mom I don't want to play anymore. And she got mad. I remember she was mad at me because she had rented it.
Yep.
And we had to take it back. Turn it around. My kid's a loser and quitter. My kid's a quitter. So, yeah, I told my dad that Amber and I were going to start taking salsa lessons. And he goes, that's going to turn out like cornet lessons. Dude, that's fucking 40 years ago, asshole. I'm not.
He's still reeling.
I don't stick to anything.
So one thing, we try and add some value as we're doing this crazy little show. So the one thing with unfiltered wheat beers that you should probably do,
filter them.
No, that's
sorry.
No, so you pour like a third to a half of the bottle, right?
Okay.
And then you swill about 3 or 4 times, not enough that all the carbonation gets out where it tastes like a flat Coke. But then you just swill a little bit of that to kind of mix in what isn't filtered out, and then you pour the rest of the beer.
Okay, I got you. How do you know it's unfiltered? They tell you that every time?
It's on the bottle. Yeah, I mean, it's
Where?
like it's all over it.
Okay, so my whole thing of advice today for the beers that we've talked about today, and I don't care my opinion one way or the other, but stop putting so much shit on your can.
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like beer. Like if I saw that laying somewhere in a cooler, I wouldn't go for that because I wouldn't know what that was.
Right.
That in the bottle, I'd definitely go for. And then Weed American Boulevard beer, yeah, but dude.
Here's the one thing I'll tell you.
You're paying fucking artists and shit to do that.
I think that's what it is. Athens is an artsy community anyway. So you've got these artsy people making these artsy things, and I can get the whole point of the can should be an expression of the company, expression of one of the hardest things to do today going to the liquor store was picking these beers out. Because instead of being able to very quickly go, that's a wheat beer, and that's a wheat beer, and that's a wheat beer, I literally had to pull beers out and read the thing.
So how do they divide their beers at the store? Do they divide them in any? I know they have gluten-free beers in one spot.
Yeah, there's like one little row of that. Yeah,
and then these are just random anywhere.
No. Well, at least the store that I went to today, the Beverage World right down the road, is they had all of their big box beers or big company beers kind of in one part of the cooler. It's a big long cooler.
Cheers, Trevor Harville.
Thank you, Trev.
Trev's our number one fan. I'm his number one fan.
Hey, I still got the sign that he sent us.
I love that fucker, man.
7 or 8 years ago. We'll have to break it out.
I've met very few genuine motherfuckers doing what I'm doing, and he's definitely one of them. You know, I got
good guy. So he said, "Cheers, cheers."
That's why I said.
I didn't see it down there.
Yeah, I did. Well, because you got to look under your glasses to see that. All right, so I like this one. Have we decided when we're going to do another live show?
Whenever you come back to town, maybe.
Okay.
Or, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I've got
pictures to scan.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through my mom's shit. She said there's I don't know where my yearbooks are. I gotta find my yearbooks. We should read what people wrote in our yearbooks.
Oh gosh.
All right, that's what we're gonna do next time. Next time we're doing a show, we're gonna read what people wrote in our yearbooks.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
I like that idea.
Well, you had a yearbook, right?
I got a couple, yeah.
You didn't get it's not just the band. Fucking
we had a band book.
Oh, band Bible. That's so weird.
Well,
okay, so you're not playing this week.
No, I'm in the studio all this week.
Okay, so I'm Birmingham.
I was in Biloxi Saturday.
Birmingham, February 13th. Columbus, Georgia, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep. No, wait. I am playing this week. See, that's the other thing is going at 47, I don't remember things like that nearly as much. Where are you playing? I'm at Eddie Owens Presents, also called Red Clay Theater in Duluth at 7:30, playing with Alan Wilshire and the Standards and Classics Band for a love-themed 2 hours of music. It's classic songs from the 40s all the way up through probably
Very
the 80s.
nice, my friend. I feel
So
you.
yeah. So
Well, enjoy.
I will. So if you're anywhere near Duluth Friday, if you're gonna be or you want to be, and you're looking for something that you can do with your significant other that makes you look fairly cultured, and that you like things other than whatever won a Grammy, then you can come see us.
Birmingham tomorrow.
Yep.
Thursday, Columbus, Georgia, and I'm off for the weekend. And then Saturday, the bunker. What is it called? What did I say? The block. I'm at the block. and then I'm off until Tuesday, and I'm back at the Stardom in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm with Joe Pettis. He and I are doing Birmingham together.
Okay.
From Highland Inn. So
we maybe Monday.
Maybe
Monday?
we'll post.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got to get my yearbooks though. I got to go back to Charlotte and get my yearbooks. Right. So we'll figure it out.
And that's pretty much how we're running all the live stuff. So for people that don't know, we haven't done any of the stuff we normally do because we're just having fun. And I'm kind of burpy. Make sure you find us and follow us on all of the social media. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Twitter, we don't do a lot on. But we'll start putting more pictures of our beers and stuff we have during the week up.
Right. If you subscribe to the show, I will always get you free tickets to my shows on land, unless they're like special events. Like this past weekend for Rock 92, we did 1,500 people on Friday and 1,500 people on Saturday in Greensboro, and then in Winston-Salem. My friend Dale Jones and my friend James Sibley and I. Right. I wish every weekend could have been like this past weekend for me. Yeah. I had a fantastic time, and I want to thank two guys named Chris from Rock 92 in Greensboro, North Carolina, for making it happen, and for Amber for putting up with me and helping me get through. It was a haunted hotel we were in, dude.
Really? Yeah,
no shit. I came back from the parking deck, and I walked in my hotel room, and my toilet was flushing.
By itself?
That would be the story.
I mean, no one, like a maid didn't come in and clean up before.
No. I went to my car. I left my room, went to my car, came back, and my toilet was flushing. There was a room on my hallway where an accountant had jumped out the window in like 1920 something.
Did they have indoor plumbing back then?
I don't know. Did they? Next week we'll find out about indoor plumbing. All right. Well, Scotty Too Hottie, you're going to be a correspondent. We're going to start talking to you this week.
Yeah.
So we got to get Scotty Too Hottie on board.
Yeah.
And then we're going to read what was in our yearbooks.
I like that. At some point, if there's any kind of beers that you'd like for us to drink, you can make sure to send us a message anywhere on social media. If you're drinking something, then make sure you tag us with the hashtag Suds and Buds, and that way we'll see what you're drinking.
Scotty wants Coors Light.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Right now, the thing that would help us a lot is if you'll like us on Facebook, you'll know about the live stuff that we're doing. Anytime we're doing a live taping of a show, you'll find out about it if you like Suds and Buds podcast on Facebook, which is probably where you're at right now on this page. So just hit like. You'll get to know about it. YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you ding the little bell, and that way you'll get a notification every time we put out new videos. And one of the things I'm working on now is making sure that we're always putting out snippets of content from old shows. So you
shared your status.
No! Oh, I'm gonna screen cap it. I gotta take it off.
Oh, it's so great. I think I misspelled it too. I just updated Brian's status to I masturbate. So everybody that follows Brian just saw that Brian masturbates. Good job, Brian. At least you're honest. That's a good way to close out the show. SS Boom, everybody. We'll see you next time. Brian masturbates.
Drink it. We'll see you next time.